I'm about to show you the absolute easiest, least painful way to turn all your long videos into vertical clips ready for posting right now. And no, this method does not require any goofy rotation hacks or spending entire days chopping footage by hand like a caveman. We are looking at a workflow that actually works for creators, combining quick manual setup with a smarter tool to do the heavy lifting. This lets you spend way more time actually creating new content and significantly less time stuck in tedious editing sessions. So, let's quickly summarize the main pain points that most creators run into when trying to repurpose content. A lot of people ask me how to get clean vertical clips specifically from horizontal source footage. They also struggle with adding titles that actually read well and look engaging when viewed on a small phone screen. And perhaps the biggest one is maintaining a steady, consistent publishing schedule without completely burning out in the process. You can always fight with manual editing software forever, or you can adopt a much smarter, streamlined pipeline. For this whole demonstration, I will show you both worlds, a tiny bit of native editing, followed by the smart tool doing the bulk of the work. This smart tool automatically pulls out viral moments, formats them perfectly for vertical viewing, adds captions, and even schedules the posts across your platforms. Honestly, this specific combo is what finally saved my sanity when I was dealing with high-volume content demands. Alright, let's jump into the initial setup phase, which is the small manual step I still recommend for traditional editors. If you're starting a new project in something like Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, the very first clip you place is crucial. If you drop a horizontal clip first, your project will almost certainly lock into landscape settings, making everything else fight you. Instead, make sure you start with the vertical clip, and then the timeline will automatically be set to the correct portrait orientation. This simple little trick successfully prevents a massive headache later, when you inevitably bring in wider footage that needs heavy cropping. But here's the part everyone truly loves. You actually don't need to perform this manual step if you use a smart editor built for repurposing. This specialized software reads your entire long video and automatically finds the genuinely viral moments people react to. It then spits out clean vertical clips that are already centered and perfectly framed for optimal mobile viewing. Forget manually zooming, panning, and constantly guessing where the subject should be positioned within that tight new frame. The AI automatically detects the best possible crop and key moments, ensuring you never lose the important visual information. It truly feels like having an editor sitting next to you who instinctively knows exactly what kinds of clips actually get the clicks. So let me walk you through what a typical clip finding timeline looks like inside this smarter system. First, you simply import your long video. It could be a full podcast, a tutorial, or even a long-form talk. Once you upload it, the system analyzes everything and presents you with a stack of suggested clips within just a few minutes. These suggestions are never random because the AI is specifically trained to look for peaks in energy or excitement. It searches for interesting camera angle changes, moments of laughter, very emphatic statements, or anything that generally performs well in short form. You can then easily preview every single suggested clip to see if it lands the way you intended. If you feel it's slightly off, you can tweak the in and out points, or even manually adjust the crop if necessary. For any shot where the speaker was awkwardly off-center, the tool will automatically reframe it to look perfect for vertical viewing. This completely eliminates those frustrating moments of frantic, manual cropping that used to eat up all your time. Now for a practical quality tip that helps no matter how you edit. Always record your landscape footage at the highest resolution possible, like 4K. When you crop into that vertical frame, you are essentially performing a digital zoom, so higher resolution gives you much more freedom. That high resolution habit is key because it prevents your final vertical exports from looking soft or blurry. Next up, let's talk about titles and captions, which are absolutely huge for short-form video performance metrics. You definitely want bold, highly readable text that uses quick animations to land right in the first second or two of the clip. Many native editors' mobile export templates are really limited in what they can offer you for styling. They often have a tiny library of titles, or they force you into awkward, outdated animation styles that just don't pop. This smart tool, however, provides a modern, curated set of on-screen captions and title styles specifically tuned for social media success. This includes modern variable fonts, satisfying pop-in animations, and comprehensive automatic captioning for everything you say. The best part about the automatic captions is that you can jump in and instantly edit any misheard word line by line right there. That process is exponentially faster than going back to type out an entire transcript manually in a traditional editing application. Okay, now let's focus on the 3 specific features that genuinely save creators massive amounts of time every single week. These are auto-editing viral clips, the auto-schedule function, and the integrated content calendar. These are not just empty marketing buzzwords. These specific tools genuinely change the entire game for high-volume content producers. Feature number 1 is the core mechanism, the ability to automatically edit for viral potential across all short-form platforms. Instead of digging through hours of footage looking for a gold nugget, the AI does the hunting and delivers an optimized short clip. The resulting clip isn't perfect 100% of the time, but it gives you an astonishingly good first draft that requires only fine-tuning. Next, the auto-schedule feature lets you pick exactly how often you want new content to go live on your channels. The system then automatically schedules those finalized clips across all your connected platforms right when you told it to. This feature single-handedly solves the problem of forgetting to post or accidentally dropping 6 videos one day and nothing for 2 weeks. Consistency in publishing is the real secret sauce for channel growth, and this function removes that entire friction point. Finally, the content calendar is where your entire month of output lives in one centralized, organized location. You can see everything scheduled, drag clips around to rearrange the flow, and edit captions directly within that calendar view. This feature keeps everything contained so you stop juggling 10 different apps, spreadsheets, and to-do lists. Now look, there are always other options available in the market if you want to explore them. You could spend months building custom templates in Premiere Pro or Final Cut, which is a huge time investment. Alternatively, you can use free mobile apps, but they are often clunky, inconsistent, and lack the professional polish you need. Some premium tools out there charge an absolute arm and a leg just for very basic scheduling functionalities. And then you have the other automated editors that sometimes cut clips that just feel completely generic or miss the actual emotional beat. This system finds the sweet spot by balancing that heavy automation with giving you the final say on all creative choices. It provides accurate suggestions based on smart data, but critically, you remain the director guiding the final vision. That balance is essential for creators who demand both speed and the ability to maintain their unique creative voice. Let me share a few specific workflow tips that I personally swear by to maximize this entire process. Whenever you can, try to feed the system your best 1 to 2 minute segments as the starting point for analysis. Giving it a clear arc of energy helps the AI pick the most relevant and high-performing moments from that selection. If you have a tricky multicam shot or the speaker is walking across the scene, use those manual crop tools to nudge the frame post-suggestion. The AI is usually right, but a tiny manual nudge in those edge cases can make the final output absolutely perfect. When editing your auto-captions, focus heavily on readability and keeping the line lengths intentionally short for better impact. Auto-captions provide a fantastic baseline, but sometimes you need to aggressively shorten a phrase to make the point land harder. For all export settings, always default to native vertical resolutions like 916 or the specific 1080 by 1920 dimensions. Even if you started with 4K horizontal source footage, you can still export truly great-looking 1080p verticals from it. Let me quickly bust a common myth that I hear all the time about short-form video production. You absolutely do not need to make every single clip feel like an epic, highly cinematic micro-movie masterpiece. The nature of short-form platforms thrives on quick, punchy hits. Think punchlines, surprising insights, or strong hot takes. The smart tool prioritizes capturing exactly those rapid-fire moments, allowing you to keep the clips tight and the audience locked in. The real goal here is building both volume and consistency because you get better much faster by publishing more often. You shouldn't be spending weeks perfecting one single clip when you could be putting out several great ones instead. Alright, let's wrap up with the final steps: exporting your polished content and setting up the publishing process. Once you accept or tweak the suggested clips inside the editor, use the export options tailored exactly to your target platform. For Instagram Reels and TikTok, sending native vertical files directly is always going to yield the best results. If you still absolutely prefer to do a final polish pass in your favorite native editor, the system allows you to download high-quality MP4s. But remember, the biggest real-time saver comes from pushing those clips directly out to your socials via the built-in scheduler. You just need to quickly name the clip, write your final caption, tag any necessary collaborators, and set the exact publish time. Then you simply let the platform handle the rest of the delivery process when the moment is right. Before we finish, let's quickly compare this system to the other methods you might be considering right now. Traditional editors offer maximum control, but as we know, they often require a time commitment that is just too long. Cheap mobile apps are fast, yes, but they often suffer from poor polish, inconsistency, and lack any real scaling capability. And those expensive, subscription-heavy suites can cost you a fortune for automation features that might not even be that smart. This recommended approach sits perfectly in between, giving you automated intelligence for clip selection and strong titling tools. Plus, it provides the calendar and scheduler functionality that actually supports a consistent creator cadence. It fundamentally does not replace your creative eye. It just brilliantly automates all of the tedious, repetitive cleanup work. So there you have it, a truly practical way to output high-performing vertical clips consistently without the soul-crushing frame-by-frame labor. Remember to define your project orientation first if you are still using a timeline-based editor for that initial step. Always shoot high resolution even if you think you don't need it, because it gives you that essential cropping freedom later. Let the smart tool find those audience-moving moments, and then use the scheduler to maintain that steady publishing drumbeat. If you want to see this entire process in action, I have a dedicated playlist of quick walkthroughs available for you right now. Check those out next if you want to see me spin one long recording into a whole month's worth of vertical content using this exact method. Trust me, once you get a system like this locked in, content creation stops feeling like a giant bottleneck and starts feeling fun again. Thanks so much for watching this breakdown and truly understanding the power of a smart repurposing workflow. If you try this exact system out for yourself, please let me know in the comments how it's impacting your output schedule. I genuinely love seeing creators find ways to scale their output without having to suffer through burnout. With that said, go implement this and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out!